homeschool. If you're new here, my name is Ashley and I'm a homeschooling mom to one. And in today's video, I'm going to show you inside the School Nest notebooks that we have and that we use daily in our homeschool. Now, one thing, you do not need these notebooks to have a successful homeschool year. You could actually use any kind of spiral notebook that you want to. In fact, my son could care less about these notebooks. I could very well just sit down a 25-cent spiral notebook in front of him and he would be just as happy because he really doesn't care. I bought these because I wanted to try them out. I got so tired of him just filling in worksheets and giving me these simple, mediocre answers that I really wanted something more for our homeschool. So we're moving towards more of a oral, written narration, notebooking kind of homeschool year. And I knew that these notebooks would help us with that. Okay, not these notebooks, any notebook. So don't feel like after you watch this video that you're inadequate and that you have to go and run and buy these. Absolutely not. If you're using spiral notebooks, plain computer paper, whatever it is, and it's working for you, don't go buy these. I just wanted to share it for the people who are interested in seeing the inside. So I love these notebooks. They're super soft. It's almost like I can't even describe how soft it is. So soft. They come in so many colors, tons of variety. So when you go to the School Nest website, you can actually see all the different colors. You'll just click on the color that you want and it'll take you to Amazon and you can purchase it. I believe they're like $7.99 a piece. I think I paid more for the nature notebook and I'll show you that. It's a little bit more, but the majority of these are $7.99 and they come in wide ruled. They also come in like primary forms. You really just need to check out the School Nest website. I will link the ones that I purchased, but again, they may not work for your child. So you want to go to the School Nest website to check out which ones would work best for your kiddos. I have a notebook obsession. So yes, I'm going to purchase these. I love notebooks. I have a stack. I don't think you can see it. It's down here on the bottom of notebooks that I've purchased for myself this year. So we're just adding these babies to the collection here. So why don't we get into what you're here for, right? So I'm going to show you the inside of each of these notebooks. We're going to start with the History Timeline Notebook. So the History Timeline Notebook is prehistory through the year 2100. There's 100 sheets of paper, and I'll just show you what the inside looks like. And you'll see some of my son's writing in here because we have started using it. So your table of contents, you're going to start with your history, prehistory, ancient, Middle Ages, early modern, and then modern to present. So it does start with my history, and so my son did start filling that in. And as you can see, it's just grid paper with arrows. You could add pictures. Here's some prehistory. It looks the same, minus you've got, you know, your different times. So that's what that looks like. Pretty simple. All right. Now next is the Copywork notebook. And I don't know if you can see, but this is like full of fingerprints, and this had to have happened at Amazon. I know it has nothing to do with School Nest. It came like this with these greasy fingerprints on them. So Amazon needs to get it together and not get greasy fingerprints all over our stuff because that's gross. We can cover that up with some stickers. So this is the Copywork notebook. And you've got 2 dot grid pages right here. And let me show you what it looks like. It's very simple. It's the same throughout the whole thing. You've got a page to, well, not a page. You've got a place to put your source. You have a place to put the date. And then you could really use this however you want to, but it is designed for Copywork. So it's just lined pages. It has 100 pages also, and it's wide ruled. Okay, then we have the history notebook. Again, it's 100 sheets of paper. And it starts off with a table of contents. So if you want to put your things in order, you can certainly do that. Pull that down so you can actually see it. Table of contents is a couple of pages there. Then you have exploring history. So different ways you can explore history. And then as you can see, we've already started using it. So we use it a lot of different ways. But let me show you a blank page. The pages are all like this. So on this page, you have blank and then grid paper and then blank and then lined. And that's on every page of this book. So you can use that however you would like to. Now these are called grade level notebooks, and while my son is not in 7th grade, they did not have 8th grade yet. So this is the 7th grade notebook, or just the grade level notebooks. This one's wide ruled, dot grid, and 100 sheets. This, I guess it's wide ruled. I don't know, it doesn't really look wide ruled. So let me show you what it looks like. So we did start using this for our language arts. There is a place to put the date, and then he just started adding in his language arts. But on this side, you have a full page of dot grid, and this page is lined. And that's exactly how it is through the whole book. Then I purchased the science notebook. Now remember, these come in a rainbow of colors. I believe there are like maybe 12 different colors. And I'm also not showing you the there's regular composition notebooks for drawing and writing, and those look really great, and I'll probably order one of those. There's also commonplace notebooks, which are for like quotes and thoughts and bits of wisdom. There are spelling notebooks that would be awesome if you do a spelling curriculum that you might want to go and check out, and I don't have those in this video. But this is the science notebook, so let's look inside of it. So in here, you've got a temperature tracker, the scientific method, and then we started using this with our weather unit. So of course it's pictures and drawings and writing and things that we've cut out. So it kind of just shows you how you can use it. But a typical layout is a full page of dot grid, like a bullet journal, and then you have blank at the top, and then you have lines at the bottom. And that is, again, what it looks like throughout the entire book. Okay, so that's the science notebook. Then you have the math notebook. Now, the math notebook, there is a primary one that has larger grid boxes, and then there's this one. The primary one I know has 10 frames in it, number bonds, things like that are going to help your primary learners. This one does not have that in there. So this notebook does have, this is 1/2-inch graph paper. It does have a hundreds chart, a multiplication chart, which is a great reference even for my son. And then it gets right into the pages. So we're going to use this for him to work his problems out because he has a really hard time lining up his numbers. So as you can see, it's just dot grid on every page. And then the last notebook is one I just recently purchased. I'm so excited about because it's beautiful. It is this nature notebook, a diary of observation. So it has blank and grid layouts for notes and sketches. It has 105 sheets of paper. So let's look inside it. We have not started using it yet, but the paper is like a different color too. It's more of a cream colored paper than the other books. So your table of contents, you have your introduction, temperature tracker, calendar of first, nature study pages, list of species, and then notes. So this says a diary of observations. Welcome to your nature journal, sub-considerations, how to use each layout. So it tells you how to do it. It's beautiful, you guys. This is a grid page. This is your 1-year temperature tracker. Move it over just a little bit more. There we go. Then a pretty quote from Charlotte Mason. You have your calendar of first. So there's a bunch of those. Then your pages look like this. They're really neat. So it has like species name, date of observation, location, your notes, and your sketch. But again, you can use this any way you wanted to. So there's a lot of those pages, as you can see. Let's see if we get back here to the back if there's something different. Yep, list of animals observed. And then you have just note pages, which are grid paper. So that's what the inside looks like. And these are all the ones that I have purchased. Like I said, there's tons of colors. And there are different variety of notebooks based on the ages of your kids or the needs of your kids. So definitely head to School Nest and check these out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about these notebooks or how we're using them, let me know down in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching.